Yo, what up? What up? Whew, it's Big West. Yo, gotta talk to you guys about something. We pretty much always talk about this shit anyway, about women and they bullshit ways. But I'm gonna give you some verbiage to use when they're trying to fucking swindle you. Okay. So as you know, a lot of men and a lot of black men, a lot of men, black men, uh, been getting cashed out lately, cashed out, divorced, and having everything stripped from them. They're in a poorhouse. The bitch is rich, and they go on with a happy life. No, we're gonna stop that. First thing we're gonna stop is you picking up these baby mamas. They off the market. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. No. Next, we're gonna stop getting married to chicks without a prenup. Plain and simple. Uh, there's always a prenup already established in each state. They already have one established. It's up to you to alter it. It's already established and it's in favor of the woman. That's why every time they get a divorce, they get all of the shit. So you have to alter your prenup. You're gonna alter it towards shit like, well, first you're gonna consult with a divorce attorney before you get married. Yes, consult with a divorce attorney before you get married. Right. Then you start designing your prenup. I know it sounds kind of shisty, crazy, like, damn, why you gotta go through all that? If you make money, you gotta protect yourself, G. That's it. If you make money, if you're on a low scale, if you make like fucking 300, $200,000 a year, bro, you make $150,000 a year, you need a prenup. If you make $40,000 a year, you still need a prenup. But the higher up you go, bro, like you definitely need one. So you're gonna go to them. You have to avoid shit like paying their legal fees, because for some reason, whenever a person gets divorced, the man has to pay the woman's legal fees. Not doing that. They're gonna pay their own fucking legal fees, right? Because 80% of divorces are filed by women. So until that shit evens out, why the fuck you giving them all these breaks, man? You niggas. So they're gonna pay for their own legal fees, right? Uh, what else? Um, if you guys, if you guys have kids, uh, sorry. All right, look. If you guys got kids, that's um, automatic 50%. Nothing less than 50%. But if she does not have a job, if she does not have a job, you get 100%. If she doesn't have a job, you take your fucking kids. Okay? If she does have a job, then you split it 50-50, 50-50, 50-50 with the kids. But if she is not working, you get the kids 100%. There's no, she gets the kids, she gets the house, she gets alimony, she gets child support, she gets your car because she is a fucking bum and not working. Mm-mm. So you're gonna you're gonna say, if she's working, I get 50%. If she's not working, I get 100%. Because what's the sense of you giving this woman? What's the sense of you paying this woman $60,000 a year to watch your kids and keep you away from them and all that shit? You could pay a fucking nanny for 60 grand a year. You could hire a fucking nanny and your kids be in your house, B. The fuck? Yeah. So pick your kids up, bring them home. You come home, yeah, yeah, shit, all that shit. What's the sense of paying somebody to be a mother? Do you get paid to be a father? Do you get paid to be a husband? See, the game is all twisted. You guys think everything is supposed to listen, man. Fuck that. They've been shafting niggas for the last 50 years, bro. Probably more. So listen, you're not getting paid to be a husband. You're not getting paid to be a father, but they should get paid to be a mother. They should get paid to be a wife. Then when you get divorced, they should get paid for being a divorced wife. Fuck out of here. So you go see your divorce attorney before you get married. Ask him, and make sure it's a guy, bro. Ask him what. This is how much I make. This is who I am. This is how much I make. This is what I have now. What could I lose if she decides to divorce me in fucking 5 years? He's going to look at your shit. He's going to say, well, you have a house. Um, the house wasn't bought before you and her got married, but she can ask for it in the divorce because she has kids, or anything. If you don't have a house and you buy a house, he could tell you, well, if you buy a house after you're married, it's considered marital income. So she's entitled to 50% of it. She's entitled to the car. She's entitled to whatever businesses you have started since you've been married. And this is what you could lose. Talk to them for real, bro. Because these niggas get cashed out. These millionaires are getting cashed out. How the fuck you leave a nigga and get $100 million? Dr. Dre's wife, and he had a prenup. Dude worth 800 million, but she got 100 million. It's still he he could have gave up 400 million, but he gave up 100 million. But still, that's $100 million. B. What did she do to deserve $100 million? She was a wife. She was a mother. So she's supposed to get paid for that. He was the father and the husband and the provider and the protector. He should get paid for that. Her life was on easy mode. This bitch got a chauffeur for the last 20 years, 25 years they was married. She had a chauffeur, a fucking chef, a fucking a stylist. Went to the best places on the planet on vacations. All that good shit, all that fly, super fly shit. Now I gotta give you 100 million on your departure. Y'all don't see the bullshit, man. So that's on the high shit. If you want to get some good knowledge on this shit, there's a guy on YouTube. His name is the lead attorney. Lead, LEAD attorney. 20 year for 20-year divorce attorney. He's does his shit on YouTube and counseling and shit like that. Look him up, check out his shit. He's funny as hell, and he's got a plethora of fucking information, man. Uh, and he's like for the men. So watch his channel. Consult a divorce attorney. Definitely alter your prenup, because women. Let me explain to you one more thing. That we're gonna get into the video. Let me explain to you this thing called love, right? Have you ever loved a woman? Okay. Now you love this woman, right? If you ever cheated, some men love a woman so much that they won't even cheat. We will not even cheat. We might look We'll look at her ass, look at some titties if it pop out or something. But we ain't trying to like pursue and all that. But we'll look, right. Some men do cheat. Shoot 'em. But when they cheat and they love their woman, the other chick will be like, so when are you gonna leave your wife or when are you gonna leave your girlfriend? And them niggas has they be like, I ain't never leaving my girl. Bitch, I ain't never leaving my wife. Why? you know, they love their woman sincerely. They actually love them, the person. Yeah, love the way they comb their hair. Love the way they, you know, maybe they have a certain routine when they get out and shower, and the way they spray on perfume or lotion up. Some niggas love that about their woman. The actual things that they do, the actual person. But women, it's a different love, B. This is the love of experience. They love the experience of the man. They love maybe he make a bus crazy every single time. They love that. Maybe when she's with him, she goes to the finest restaurants, the finest hotels, the finest vacations, like the best of the best shit that she'd never experienced with anybody else. He kind of upholds her on a level, you know what I'm saying, above all of her friends. It's all about the friends, So he holds her on this level, and she loves that. Maybe uh you know, she loves the job that he has. She always had a thing for fucking cops or military men or whatever, and she loves the fact that he does that. He carries a gun. She gets to hold to play with his gun and shit like that. He fucking and puts the gun on her stomach type shit like that. But when that shit stops, maybe a financial tide came in. Boom. We got to fall back, tighten our stomach for probably for about a year. Then we're gonna be back on top. They don't want to hear that, bro. They don't want to hear that. Their love slowly decreases. Now, you ever notice you start to argue a little bit more? Shit start to be your fault a little bit more. You always do this a little bit more. She's like, well, yeah. They never loved you. They love the experience of you. Let me tell you, when it comes to women, right, especially young women, all women of all ages, but especially young women, they out in the street, whatever. They go to a restaurant, they go here, they go there. Every chick likes to be the chick that could pick up a phone and call a nigga to get them out of some shit or to get them into some shit. Yeah, Keisha, I like going out with Keisha because no matter where we at, she could call her man. Her man could get us in the club for free, or he'll pull up and take us somewhere, or he'll come to the restaurant and pay the bill. Yeah, that chicks like that. They like that. They don't give a fuck about you, the person. Let me see. Something else I need to tell you before we start. All right, fuck it. If I pops in my head during the stream, I'm gonna tell you about it. Uh, if you hear a humming, that's I got my AC on, got my fan on, got one of them Vornado fans. Good shit. Kind of make like a vortex in this motherfucker. All right, I turn that off. All right, so where we at? Right here. Boom, boom. This is one of my favorite shows, the Daily Wrap Up Crew. right? This is like when they first started because their look is totally different than now. So you don't need to see my big head ass. We gonna put them on here. Here we go. They're talking about is it wrong to ask for a prenup in a marriage?
Commit, like that should be a lifelong commitment. It shouldn't be about, oh, just in case, or if you feel like there's a just in case, maybe you shouldn't be married. Maybe it should be like just a regular partnership. How can it benefit y'all? Like, don't sit here
I
and say,
mean,
oh, I'm
people
gonna
get
get
car
married.
insurance, and that don't mean they gonna get into an accident. It's just in case. You get what
Ooh,
I'm
that,
saying?
that's
I,
Like,
I know
but
the
you
King's
can't
moms.
compare a car to building a family, a relationship, a generation of people. Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of saying I'm gonna get married and then have
But
the just in case right before the marriage? Like,
you heard that? What's the point of having a marriage to only have a just in case, whatever? This is the verbiage that I told you I was going to tell you to use. When they come at you with that bullshit, well, what's the sense of this? Well, why this? Well, why? Why? What's the sense? How much sense does that make? Blah 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 blah. This is what you say. Women have a right to change their mind. Women have the right to change their mind. Bitch, you could be in love with me 3 years on a fucking through third year, first day, you can't stand me. You don't like the way I fucking uh drop the fucking spoon in the sink or something after eating cereal or whatever the fuck it is. You're tired of this shit. You want out. That's why. That's why this is necessary because women have the right to change their mind and devastate the man. That's what you say. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got some more shit for you. Hold on.
if you feel like it's gonna be a just in case, then marriage shouldn't be your
So
option.
so that's what you feel a prenup is, just in
Right.
case.
A prenup is just a just in case. Now I feel like if it's a prenup where you say you keep your assets, I keep mine, and it's just cool. But if it's like you addressing it as far as, well,
Well, I hope your ass win the lottery and that nigga, when you kick that nigga to the curb, he gets some of that bread.
I mean, I feel like if it's a situation where
I'm be the first one to marry you too. Like, yo,
if you feel like it's a situation where like one person is rich and you feel like when you get a divorce they gonna try to take your money, or like, nah, just say whatever you came with, it's yours. Like, have separate accounts, do everything separately, and then you have a marriage, and that's just cool. But the prenup, I feel like it's just kind of disrespectful in a.
All right, I pause it because I want to explain something to you real quick. You'll hear this bullshit term a lot: dead end relationship. It's a bullshit term. Dead end relationship. I feel like it was we're in a dead end relationship. It's not going anywhere. Well, where the fuck you wanted to go? You go to work, I go to work. We come home, we cook, we fuck, we watch TV, we listen to music, drink wine, go to bed, wake up and do it again tomorrow. On the weekends, we find some shit to do outside. What do you think marriage looks like? What do you think is going to happen when we get married? You saying dead end. So, er, this is the dead end relationship. As soon as you get married, some shit's going to open up and then everything is going to be fine. No, no. That's not how it happens. Don't be forced into marriage. Don't be forced into fucking marriage without a prenup. Don't be forced into fucking kids and you live in a fucking ghetto, slum, bad credit, bad zip code, no money in the bank. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you make less than $200,000, what type of wedding do you think you should have? If you make under $200,000, your ass should go to what's the shit? The city hall, right? Go down to city hall, go out to a restaurant, invite your friends, whoever want to come. They're gonna come there and pay whatever, and then you're gonna go on a honeymoon for 30 days. Your money is not to throw a big ass party for motherfuckers. If you make because a lot of people do this dumb shit. They'll get married and have a big ass $60,000 wedding debt, $100,000 in fucking student loan debt each, then $20,000 a piece in fucking auto loan. Then they're gonna try to buy a house for like 400 grand. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? It's nothing wrong with a party in City Hall, B. There were no extravagant weddings back in the fucking day. Two niggas couldn't even marry each other back in the fucking day. What you don't understand, marriage is one of the best disguised business plans you'll ever do. Because what you're supposed to do in marriage, you're supposed to combine forces. You're supposed to combine income. You're supposed to combine assets. And then you bring a child into the wealth of what you brought together. You bring little fucking Ray Ray into a house with two parents, two cars, nice backyard, nice security system, nice neighborhood. You know, you don't bring them into a one bedroom in the fucking projects. You understand? You don't do that shit. You're supposed to be combining the shit, man. I got two friends, two good friends of mine, right? I'm not gonna say their names, but they're going through the little difficult spot right now. But they fucking did the damn thing, man. Married, they got their kids, bought a $650,000 house, got property, got fucking Teslas and Lexuses and shit, multiple. Yeah, doing good, man. That is what you bring your child up into. That is why you fight to stay together. That is why you fight temptation. That is why you fight jealousy. That is why if you have friends encouraging you to do stupid negative shit, remember that. And just know that they're not the best of friends telling you to jeopardize it. Because it's gonna be hard as hell for you to come back up on something like that again. Our people don't do that. They don't do that. They fucking some don't even they don't get married. Then they don't buy $650,000 houses. They sit their ass right in the projects or in the fucking hood, Section 8, whatever. That's mostly what they do. They'll separate. The mom will stay in some Section 8 shit. The dad will go get like he'll either rent the room or stay with his cousin or his mother or if he's lucky he'll be able to get a one bedroom flat somewhere, fucked up area, busting his ass at work, no time to do anything. Why choose why choose a life like that, bro? That ain't cool. That ain't the wave.
a sense, just discuss it. Like that's a conversation that should be discussed before you even think about the marriage spectrum. Like, how do you feel about a prenup in like the earliest stages before the marriage part? Like,
But you know, ladies, y'all be like, oh, I don't think nothing's wrong with it until it's time to sign that shit.
I mean,
I think it just depends on what's on it, though.
Right.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
it. That's all it boils down to.
You know, like marriage is more of a business nowadays than it is anything. Like, and with any business, you got to protect your assets, like from both parties. Like, you know what I mean? I think that type of, I think a prenup really benefits people that's, you know, well off,
More wealthy,
like
yeah.
financially and things like that. And a prenup, it don't even got to be finances. You could discuss anything, whether where the kid's gonna be, where the house, like you know, it could be. It's just it's a
Yeah, like
negotiation.
it's a
Like, you know what I mean?
negotiation.
Like in case worst come to worst, I know the divorce rates is kind of high right now, like above 60%.
that's like
you
the
get what
Kim
I'm
and
saying?
Kanye
Like
situation.
exactly, like you get what I'm saying. So which they was smart to come.
They
with
got
that, like, you know
bread
what I mean?
already.
Like,
Yeah, don't
so,
don't be no broke ass married couple talking about prenuptial. And
yeah.
please,
I
like,
don't think you could be
stay
a
married
regular.
because of love and just shut the fuck up right now. Like,
You
we
get
don't
that
got-
2-bedroom, nigga.
Right.
But,
You
but
gotta
I
like,
feel like marriage is a contract already anyway. So
It's a
what's wrong with signing another one? You feel me? You sign the marriage certificate, boom, like same.
So you agree with the prenup?
I do.
I mean,
Depending on
the crazy part, I think most men
Don't backtrack, dude. Don't backtrack, bro. Hell yeah, we believe in the fucking prenup because you bitches is scandalous.
would agree with a prenup.
Yeah, I
It's just
also
I think
agree.
it's the women that have the disagreement with prenups.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I
you
don't.
can't
Listen,
rob me.
I'm gonna come with my own money. I don't plan on getting
Yeah, yeah.
married unless I'm financially stable for marriage. Cause I ain't gonna be under no nigga. And then boom, when he want to do shit, I can't leave. So
That's
no.
that independent shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
But women do sacrifice when getting married to a man? You know, they work less. You know, they got to take care of the home. They don't really go after their goals as much because
They gain weight.
they invest into being in a.
All right. Misconception, my man, Jew. Misconception on my man Jew part. I fucks with Jew. I fuck with the whole Daddy Wrap Up crew. So here's the thing with these chicks, right? What society has been told is that they lose something. They don't lose a motherfucking thing. They gain everything. You have your personal fucking bodyguard. A lot of people don't understand what the basic, most important thing of being a man is. Protection. Rihanna's bodyguard gets $500,000 a motherfucking month, year. And I know what you're saying. Well, my wife or my woman isn't fucking Rihanna. No shit. But you still protect her like she's fucking Rihanna, don't you? Sure you do. You ain't gonna let no motherfucking body pull up on your joint, smack her ass, do this, do that, whatever, pop shit, assault her. You ain't gonna let nobody do that shit, are you? No, you're not. So, this is, if you see it's right there highlighted, $500,000 every year for her protection. Now, let's just look at what her protection looks like. Look at them fucking playing. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. Right? Kind of look like the shit you do with your girl. Play with her ass outside and shit. Right? Getting a fucking piggyback ride. All that fun, cute shit, man. Yeah. So, but your ass don't get $500,000 a year. Nope. So, when you're protecting your woman, when you're protecting your woman, nobody can touch her. If a fucking bear jumps out, guess who has to step up? You, nigga. If some thugs pop out, guess who gotta step up? Niggas breaking the house. Guess who gotta step up? You walking the boardwalk, beach. Your wife got on a fucking two-piece. Somebody smacks on the ass. Guess who gotta step up? There's a pandemic and there's no fucking Lysol in the house or toilet paper. Guess who gotta go to the store to get it? You, nigga. You as a man, imagine you didn't have to worry about anything. You didn't have to worry about anything that deals with your protection. Imagine that. You go outside. It's kind of like having a dog, having a fucking pit bull. Somebody gets out of line, you know that pit bull gonna tear that ass up. So you're walking through a crowd of niggas, you don't even feel the type of way. You're like, man, my dog gonna ragtag on these niggas. That's how they feel, bro. That's how they get to feel their entire fucking life, their entire marriage, their entire childhood. They go from one father, well, they're supposed to. If their mama didn't fuck shit up, she knew how to get along and keep her fucking man and choose a man. They go from one father who raised them up, took care of them, protected them, walks down the aisle and gives her to another motherfucking dude that's gonna do the same thing for her. That's her second father. That's her second daddy. This one just gets the fucker. That is what they get. Imagine how great that would feel. So not only does this nigga protect me from any and everything, but he gonna buy me shit too? Whatever I want? He's supposed to buy me shit? He's supposed to open the door for me? He's supposed to open the car door? He's supposed to buy me flowers? He's supposed to listen to my stupid ass stories about my girlfriends? He's supposed to do all of this shit? He's supposed to be a sex professional? And if he's not, I get to fucking demean him until he learns better, or I could go cheat and then get an okay cheat card because he feels guilty because he couldn't please me. Life is fucking great. What? What's that? When I get tired, I could leave him and get paid? Life can't be better than this. Can't get better than this. It can. So I get to stay in the house and get the car and get the kids. And then I get to do it all over again and find another nigga. Oh shit. This is the cheat code. Yeah. Now you see, right? Now you fucking see. Now you see. And then they got the nerve to shame you because you don't want a fucking baby mama or a fat bitch. Some chick on Kevin Samuels gonna ask Kevin Samuels, well, what about the women that don't want a high value man? What are the ones who would just want an average man? But the average man don't want to talk to a fat girl. They don't want to show the fat girls no love. But we got to accept them under 5'9", making $40,000. You know what KS said? He said fat girls ain't normal. So because he makes 40 racks, you want him to, or because he's 40 racks, 5'9", you want him to accept you being fat, being less than average. That's not even average. You look back in the fucking 60s, 70s when niggas was doing that, the women were thin. They were in shape. You got more fucking Lizzo and Lizzo times 2 trying to get fucking niggas talking about, oh, well, this is what you deserve because you only make 40. No, bitch. We ain't even fucking with you. Furthermore goes on and says, one, it's not fucking healthy. So when you get older, now he got to be bombarded with taking care of your ass because now you want my 600 fucking my 600-pound life, or you got all this shit wrong with you. And for shit to work properly, he got to be sexually attracted to your ass. So no, bitch. Just trying to get around the shit. Just trying to get around. No. Dope clip too. I'll get back to this fucking broad. Where they at? Watch out for the big girls. Watch out for the big girls.
You know, the family. So I do think they sacrifice something for the
So you feel
relationship.
like they should get something.
I feel like
yeah, I mean, I
feel
don't
like
say
that was
like you
more-
got to give them everything, but I think, especially if you got kids with this woman, you want to give her something where she's good.
I feel like that's more in the past though, man. Like women sacrificing themselves and their careers and all that too.
They do that.
So what about Dr. Dre and that shorty? Like he just
She gets what he offered. The milli. What do you need? 48 milli a month or whatever she's asking.
She's at 48 million.
I mean, it was a lot. It was
It was
outrageous.
absurd,
crazy.
It was outrageous. And
I
she
mean, he
still
is
wanted
worth
more.
$1 billion.
I don't
So
care.
what?
Exactly. So now you looking at him like, what is he worth? Let me milk what I can from him because
Yeah.
he's worth set amount of
Yeah, that's the shit I fucking hate. Oh well, he's worth so fucking what, bitch? I don't mean you worth it.
money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, his history with women ain't all that. So
We ain't
you
gonna- they ain't got- she signed up for that when she got married to him. She knew that he was
Word.
whatever the disclaimer is. That's her business.
Exactly.
She don't change.
I like how
up
you
now.
jumped in there, real. We're not about to go that route. We're not about to go that route. Like,
Protect black men. We in there.
Protect black men. Yeah, that's the wave. That's the new shit. Oh, I like that. That's the new shit. Protect black men. Yeah, Jew. I like that. All right, what's next, man? Let's go. Let's see. Well, we're gonna go to my man's right here. I don't know why I keep calling this nigga Stacks. Who is Jeremy Stacks? Oh, Jeremy Stackhouse. That's what I'm thinking about. All right. This is Steven Jackson. Y'all probably saw this shit. Hilarious story. His bro was playing fucking games. She thought he was joking. Wedding day came. That nigga like, yo, I ain't even get married. She thought he was fucking joking.
So, newsflash for all 530 y'all here. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, the two people, the man and the husband and the wife, have to agree on what the prenup says in order for the prenup to come out valid, and you both sign it. Let me say that again. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, both sides have to agree. The husband and the wife, the bride and the groom, they both have to agree on the prenup before it's written. Me and her sat down and agreed up on the prenup, right? Me and her agreed up on the prenup.
Mm-hmm.
We agreed. Listen to me, y'all. We agreed on the prenup.
Okay.
Bam. So we agree on it. A month passed, like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look, we need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get all that taken care of. So when we get down there to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it.
Stop playing.
I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. Well, that was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding. Look, bro. This
He told that bitch, look, bruh.
is something we agreed on. I shouldn't have to keep coming and tell you to sign this prenup, right?
Like I said, look.
What's up, Bird? Bird, you know about this. I shouldn't have to tell you to sign this prenup, right? This is what I'm telling her. The first time I came to it was 2 months before the wedding. Now it's a month before the wedding. I'm like, man, I've been asking you about this prenup. There's no way I should have to keep coming to you about this prenup knowing we had to agree on this before they even drew it up. So why do I have to keep coming to you about it, about getting this signed? She's like, I'm going to sign it. 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 I'm like, cool. You can sign it. But look, during that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because, you still got to plan shit. So, I love her. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna make no big deal of it. I went with planning the wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning the wedding. I told her several times, dog, about the prenup and asking about it. So bam. So as we this is one of the twists of the wedding, right? So as we planned for the wedding, I'm from Texas, right? She from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston where we get married, right? I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da-da-da-da. She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right?
Mhm.
So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind, remember this pastor, right? Remember this pastor. This is a pastor. She was. I'm talking about screaming at me and everything. No, this pastor has to do it. This pastor I'm like, well, we can save money and make more sense. This is my pastor since I was a kid. You don't even know this guy. Some other girl brought this pastor to her attention. Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This a pastor she's never seen. Wow. Don't even know.
Wow.
But she don't want my pastor to do it, right? Cool. Remember that. So I'm like, fine, no problem. No problem. He can do it. Your pastor can do it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna be petty. Cool. I want you to have, this is your day. Everything is yours. I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right? It's yours. Whatever you want to do. Hey, pastor don't matter to me. I just want to marry you. I don't even give a damn. 2 weeks before the wedding. We going to Houston a week before the wedding.
Oh, man,
now we had 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned, we ready to go. I'm like, look, bro, why I got to keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it. Like, what motives? This is what I told her. What you up to? What motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning a wedding and all this. I'm like, man, listen, man, all you got to do is sign it. You ain't got to.
Let me ask you a question. Right? Well, you rich, right? And your bitch don't work. How the fuck you ain't got time to sign a damn prenup? The fuck you do all day? You get your ass up, you go sit in front of the pool, or you go call your fucking broke bitches up and y'all go to brunch or some shit, go to the fucking spa, come back. Oh, y'all ain't doing shit. How the fuck you ain't got time to sign the fucking prenups? Motherfuckers be lying.
It ain't like you got to read it all over again. You know what's in it, da-da-da. I'm going to sign it. Me, being a person I am, I know it's a wedding and all that shit. I'm like, you know what? I know you probably just frustrated. I'm trying to be a supportive man at the time. I know you're going through a lot, baby. I know it's up, you know what I mean? Just when we get, just make sure I get it for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da. We go to Houston. We get there, right? We get to Houston. The night I get to Houston, you know, when we get to Houston, we separate. So she go with her friends, I go with my guys. You know, I'm at home. This is my hometown. So, you know, I'm strip clubbing all kind of shit. Wilding out with the homies. My partner Weezy on here, he was there. Wilding out with the homies and shit, having a good time. So, my homegirl Mimi, mama, Miss Doris, was our nanny at the time, right? We had a nanny at the time. We had a baby. We had a nanny at the time. We had my oldest daughter, and I think my son was on the way.
Right.
And so we had a nanny at the time, and Miss Doris came to my room. I'm like, Miss Doris, Real J Sam's, what's up, my boy? I'm like, Miss Doris, you know, it's wedding in 2 days. I ain't got no prenup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Miss Doris, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, baby, don't. You know, I'm with you. I'm with you. I know you're right, but don't start having that attitude. It's gonna get done. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. So I'm like, all right, Miss Doris. You know, I'm trying to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind. Listen, man, I ain't getting married without no prenup. Fuck out of here. Not 5. You know, that's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, man, I can't believe this motherfucking girl and wait until I spent all this money, got all the way down here, so bam. Miss Doris come to me saying, don't worry about it, it's gonna get done. I'm gonna go get her to sign it, right? So, my nigga, this the day of the wedding. Hold on, let me find my shit back up. Y'all ready for the good part? So the day of the wedding, y'all, I got Stephon Marbury, I got Mike Bibby, but I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time, dog. I had everybody. I know probably Bun was there. I had a lot of my homeboys, and I'm talking about all my homeboys, dog. I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time. But Mike Brown, celebrities, everybody, her friends, everybody, right? So we wake up that morning, I'm getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? We all getting dressed for the wedding. Everybody getting, you know what I'm saying? All my groomsmen, we in the little groomsmen room. We all get dressed. In the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking about is the damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about. So my nanny comes in the room. She's like, "How you doing, baby? Good morning." You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Hey, good morning." Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's up with the prenup?" She like, I talked to her. She said she gonna sign it. I'm finna go get it right now. I just wanted to come check with you to see how you doing this morning. Make sure you all right. Make sure you wasn't stressing about it. I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, you say she gonna sign it? I'm cool with it." Getting dressed, me and my boys drinking, smoking, all that, getting dressed, having a good time, whatever we doing for the wedding. So after we get dressed, where we staying at the hotel, where we staying at is a big ballroom where we was having a wedding, right? So we had to go get on this private elevator. Me and all my groomsmen, we get on the private elevator and we go to a little back room where from the back room we just walk out into the wedding, right?
Okay.
So when we get to that room, that's when once we get in that room, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? This one not really turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, Steph. This why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby are my real brothers, like my real brothers. You see what I'm saying? No bullshit. These are my real brothers. So we in the back. We walk to the back room, and the motherfucking the priest come in. The preacher come in with his assistant, I guess, and then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, ho. And so look, so the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all. Remember the preacher. When I say, oh, I ain't getting married. Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on. I look at him like, he said, this is what he say. He say, now hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it. I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe in prenups. Now it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn what you believe in. I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God's telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. As that's going on, Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks. Are you serious, Steve? Fuck out of here. Everybody, no.
Protect black men.
Bruh, this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe in prenups, so I shouldn't believe in them. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know.
They tried to line this nigga up. I tell you, they tried to line his ass up. And I bet you her mama knew about that. Her mama, her grandmama, all of them motherfuckers that be smiling up in his face and all that. Bet you they all knew about that shit. They said in 3 years we gonna take this nigga for half of what the fuck he worth, and we gonna be living good on our own terms. That's how you do. We're gonna line you the fuck up. When I tell you that they don't love you, they love the experience of you. That's the prime example right there. She don't love that nigga. She love the experience of him. She could tell her friends, all her bum ass friends, yeah, I'm dating an NBA fucking basketball player. All them niggas you see on TV, all them niggas be at my house. Yeah.
Bam. So bam. Dog, God take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for it. So bam. So listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, rest in peace, my grandma dead now. But on the way to the wedding, my grandmother, this is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding. This is before all this. My grandmother told this to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So bam. I'm telling him, look, bro, hell no, I'm not finna do it. Hell no, I'm not finna do it. By that time, it had got rowdy in the bridesmaids rooms because my sister was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to been started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino, he was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro. Ready to start singing. So everybody getting answered like the fuck. My mama said my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on. So it get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes because they ended up talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out.
Wow.
So bam.
Wow.
This is when this is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors. So, wedding off. Yes, wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to upstairs, get room. We getting undressed. Shit. Steph Marbury's like, bruh. Hold on. First of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right? Y'all know I'm gonna always be 1,000 with everybody. 1,000. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth every time. When we first get back to the room after I called it off, when everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room. I break down crying, dog.
Wow.
Honest to God truth, I can't lie, because I was hurt, because I was ready to. I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break down crying, dog, for about a good.
But I want you to learn from this right here. Quick interjection. He put logic before feelings. Logic before feelings. His logic told him, don't marry this bitch. She up to something. Don't marry her without no prenup. Then he went and fucking broke down and cried because he loves her. Logic before feelings always, man.
20, 30 minutes. I'm talking about I'm hard down crying, dog. I'm hard down crying because I'm hurt, dog. Like I'm really hurt. I didn't think a woman would take me to this point over a piece of paper and not marry me, especially after we got a child and we trying to build some shit. Like I was honestly hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was in a hard down crying, dog. And this is why I fell in love with Mike baby mama. And this is why I always treat her like my own mama. I'm sitting there crying. I hear Steph in the background talking, man, fuck that shit. We finna turn up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about snot, everything. I'm hard down crying like I lost my, I don't know, bro. I'm hard down crying as a grown man. I ain't never cried like that, right? So as I'm crying, Mike baby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grabbed her bare hand, Mike baby's mom, wiped the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, you became a man today. Nigga. Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wiped my eyes, my nigga, and said, and picked my chin up and say, you became a man today. So, with all that going on, this ain't even half though. So with all that's going on, after she do that, I come out of it. Steph like, man, you spend all this money. We finna go party. Let's go downstairs and still have fun. Look, my best friend Roy D on here. Look, 5 Roy D. Am I lying, Roy D? Have I told a lie yet, Roy D? He on here, 5 Roy D. That's my brother. Same tattoos, everything. Listen, so as I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room. This when it get tricky, y'all. Comes to my room and say, hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. She want to talk to you. I said, what she want to talk for? She's like, no, just calm down, man. You was about to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a second, just out of respect. Just show me a little love and go talk to her, bro. I'm like, fuck it. Everybody in my room be like, man, fuck that. And my line, Scoop J. Scoop J on here right now, too. My cousin. He already know. Everybody know. This is no lie. So look, her uncle coming like, man, come talk to her. Come talk to her. I'm like, all right, I'll go talk to her. So look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress. And she crying and shit, right? So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'll sign it. I'm whatever. I'll sign it. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup, before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that, then come back and when they try to stand up, she gonna be like, I was emotional at the time, and it's been thrown out. It's happened to men before. 5 was not falling for that. Nah, sweetheart, you chose the decision you wanted to make, and you didn't want to sign it. It's fucking over with. Fuck around, it's over with. I stood on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki, my sister Nikki. Claim under distress. Anytime, they can throw that shit straight out. So look, bro, that happens. Remember I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Steph my Marbury is crazy, dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. Dog, this shit is hilarious. He in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they played? I want to know if y'all can guess the first song they played.
Yeah, she's a try.
I'll give y'all a second.
Friend indeed.
Just roach out and five. Another one.
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over time. That's good to me.
Soon as we walk in, Roy D, the first song this nigga play, she gives me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend indeed. Oh yeah, she's a gold digger. Way over time. That's good to me. Oh, dog. The Kanye version. She gives me money when I'm in need. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, dog. I'm telling you, dog. That shit was classic, my nigga. Yo, that shit was classic, dog. End up blowing by 300, 400,000, and this more crazy shit that happens, dog. You know, I'm gonna keep it all 1,000 with y'all. Nobody knows this but my partners that was around me. Hey Rito, this the sickest part of the whole thing right here. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners getting ready to go out that night. 2 of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night. And I'm going to keep it funky. I downed one of them. You feel me? But that's her friends, though.
That's her friends.
Yeah, I did it. Sure did.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Sure did.
All right, that's the end of his shit. That was a good one. So, as you guys see, you got to put your fucking sense way ahead of your heart, B. You ain't even supposed to love them like that. All crazy we get over them, like, we ain't supposed to love them like that, bro. God gave them to us as a help, as a helpmate, to help. Give you somebody to bone because Adam was bored, B. Give you somebody to bone, give you something to fuck around with. You know what I'm saying? Help you move shit, clean shit, gather shit. You know, that's what the fuck they there for. All of a sudden, some fucking way on planet Earth, niggas just started treating these women like fucking like they were sacred fucking you know how like certain nationalities treat certain animals as sacred and shit. Like niggas won't eat cows, they won't kill cows. You know, they all, you know, shit like that. Here, you got to hold the door for them. The nigga get on the train, working 12 hours, been using this fucking sledgehammer for 12 fucking hours. He tired as hell. Back hurt, feet hurt, hips hurt, and all that. Finally get to sit the fuck down. And here comes some chick, get on the goddamn train. Sitting her fat ass in the goddamn personnel office or human resources office somewhere in the fucking AC, ordering food, talking shit, shopping online all damn day, putting niggas on hold, waiting for them to hang up, like just bullshitting all day. And then she get on there and now she's standing in front of you, hemming and hawing like these niggas, these men today on the bitch. Stand your ass up. Yeah. Look at this. Here's scandalous hole number 2. Scandalous trick number 2. But this guy ain't as he ain't as strong as Stacks as what's his fucking name? The guy we just watched, Steven Jackson. So this is from the show Fair Use, 90 Day Fiance. Right? Fair use. Don't own the rights to anything you're about to see or hear. Right? Check this shit out.
To me.
No.
Okay. Well, this right here doesn't matter. All this means is that if you go back on your word of what you just said to me, that's the only reason why this right here will take an effect.
Yeah, you seen that face? You saw that fucking face? Look at that. Look at that face. Look at the evilness in this motherfucker's face. This is Shaitan right here. Look at the evilness in the face, big. You see them fucking eyes? You see that? Looking down on her nose at this nigga. Like, you think you fuck? You think you? Hold on. You think you smart, boy? Yeah. Remember when that cop had Cuba Gooding Jr. and Boys in the Hood on the fucking car, on the hood of the car, with the gun to his face? So you think you smart? Huh? Right? Yeah, look how she looking at this nigga, B. Ooh, I'm schooling you niggas. I'm schooling you. Look at that. Yeah, she don't like that.
Does this prenup have any silent party influence?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Because I feel like your ex, she mentioned the prenup. Too many hands in the broth is a saying that we say in Trinidad. When too many hands in the broth, it spoils the entire thing. So now it's like looking at me as if I have some secret agenda. Try to take what Bilal has.
First of all, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything, and it
You
relates
sure?
to. Well, you asked me a question. Can I answer your question? That has absolutely nothing to do with anything whatsoever. But I also know that I have 2 children that I also have to protect as well, and I can't just say, "Oh well."
Does this look like the face of a bitch that gives a fuck that you got 2 children to protect in case she decide to flim flam and put court judge alimony dick up in you? Huh? Look at her fucking face. And you want to marry this bitch? This right here would turn me off right here. I'm like, oh, I ain't never seen that look on your face, yo. I ain't even fucking with you. Don't even worry about the prenup. How Steven Jackson said, look, bruh. Look, bruh. I done look, brother. Look, bruh. All that, it's a lot of heat coming off from that motherfucking couch. Yeah, B. I wouldn't have married this girl after that. That bitch look evil. She like she'll fucking poison you or some shit, man. For real. Just look like a vile ass bitch, man.
Let me just have a blind eye at love. Well, doesn't that wouldn't be smart.
Uh-huh. Logic over love. You know what I tell my son? And it's so dope. Because we'll be watching some shit like this, and then he'll turn and he'll say, Daddy, logic over love, right? Like, that's right, son. Logic over love. Don't fall for the bullshit these damn bitches be they're gonna try to get you with. You know, that shit make me proud. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at this bitch. Woo, she's like, oh, this bitch done ruined the damn pot. She done ruined my chances. This nigga had enough where I wouldn't have to work, lift a hand a day in my life. But she fucked it up for me. Telling this nigga to ask me for a prenup.
Can you see how I give up everything?
My love, my Bellacita.
Do you see where I'm coming from when I say that?
I get it. I know this is not the sexiest conversation to have,
What the fuck
but I know it's a
that?
conversation that is needed. This right here is something that it just says that you won't take me for everything I got. I mean, it's just literally, I like, just see it from that standpoint.
Woo wee. Yeah, I love to see that look on their faces when they can't fuck with my boys. Love that look when they can't fuck with my boys. Can you imagine the look on that chick's face when she tried to take Astra for all his fucking money, but she couldn't because it was all in his mama name? Oh, I would have loved to have seen her fucking face in court. There you go, bitch. Beat that up.
I feel as if Bella doesn't trust me.
I hope he doesn't.
I know that when he got married, he was thinking like me, like it's going to be forever, and his wife left him.
Yo, that bitch got some broad shoulders, don't she? No, serious. Look at her fucking shoulders. Look at the wingspan in those shits.
So I think he has some trust issues, and I feel like I have to pay the price for everything that has happened to him in his past.
Yeah.
I want to show the prenup to a lawyer. I'm not going to sign a document that does not give me certain rights in it.
Certain rights.
Are we done?
If you want it to be done, we're done.
Unless he put these things in a prenup to protect me, it will.
Yo, why even marry a broad like that? Why even you? I wouldn't even
leave me no choice but to go back home to Trinidad.
Get your ass back home in dumbass Trinidad. What the fuck? Yeah, that shit is crazy, man. check this one out. This guy, same issue, but I didn't watch this one yet. So I'm gonna be watching this with y'all.
Season. He has done some messed up stuff, like sending her nude photos to his ex, but her lack of satisfaction in their relationship makes me think she is truly marrying him for money. Her argument that she is sacrificing a lot for Gino isn't coming across as genuine either.
I'm giving up everything here in Panama. So the one thing I'm not willing to sacrifice is my quality of life.
Yo, these chicken heads, women say they giving up some shit. What the fuck you giving up? Your 9 to 5? Your fucking shack in Panama? You're probably gonna move to a house that's 3 times the size of your shit in Panama. What are you giving up? This chick in Trinidad. What the fuck what did you give up? Dirt roads and shit? That's the swindle. That's the swindle shit. Remember what I said. Whenever they start talking all that shit, well, what I'm giving up and why do we have to do this? What did I tell you to say? Because women have the right to change their mind. That's it. Because you have the right to change your mind, I have the right to protect myself. The fact we even got to explain, we even got to go talk about this shit like this is leading me to believe that maybe you ain't the best choice for me. You got to be cold, just like that, man. Just like that. Listen, man, you ain't supposed to be all head over heels over these niggas like that. Every one of them got a box, man. Every one of them.
Once I moved to the United States.
She's choosing this when she could have walked away, and I can't see any other reason than it being a financial move for her.
Trust me, women don't give up shit, man. That's just some shit that they like, because a lot of people just say yes to every and anything in a conversation. Yo, you remember this? Such and such, such. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's why they talk like that. Do you know what I'm giving up? What are you giving up? What the fuck are you giving up?
Yes, she will be leaving her country, and that will be very hard for her. But what is the alternative? I don't think she can live the same life off of just her OnlyFans now. She needs Gino to help her, and that has to be the only thing keeping this going. I think Gino has realized this, and in some way he has to be okay with it.
You want a beautiful wife, this is what it takes.
Ooh-wee. If you want a beautiful wife, this is what it takes. But we can see your beautiful wife pussy and everything on OnlyFans for $3.99. She left that part out.
You just want you're not thinking about budget. You're just asking for things.
He must like taking care of Jasmine and having some financial control, or he would have run away a long time ago. And now we see him trying to push back on some financial boundaries.
She thinks she can grab my retirement money like it's cash and start spending it. No, you can't do that.
But I can't tell if the prenup idea is really from him or his family.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Only way we will be able to tell is if he really sticks to it or not, no matter how much Jasmine fights it. At breakfast, Gino finally decides to talk about getting a prenup.
I mean, I feel like I have to do it.
But he seems very nervous to bring it up. The prenup had come up on a previous season's tell-all after they got engaged, and Jasmine wanted nothing to do with it. So yeah, I could see why he's nervous.
I wanted to talk to you about, about signing a prenup.
I think he had this whole speech made up in his head, and then he just completely forgot it. I hate when that happens.
What am I saying?
And Jasmine is, of course, offended. His mind went blank, and he really needed some force behind this.
100 times you.
A 100 times fuck you. First of all, we ain't talking like that. This nigga's soft as fuck. You never let a woman talk to you like that, man. A woman talks to you like that, if she's serious, either you slap her ass, you throw a drink in her fucking face, or you get up and walk away. Then when she's calling you, texting you, You reply, bitch, don't you ever talk to me like that again in your fucking life, or I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. And you don't have no problems for like about a good 6 months.
As much as I think a prenup is always a good idea, this timing is off to me. They didn't talk about this before they got engaged, and they should have. It makes me think that it was purely his family's idea and that he's going to back down.
I'm just taking it out, and we are not longer engaged.
So what? That's it? She's going to move out of her luxury apartment and is done with him? There is no way. When we see them back at the apartment, they are still fighting, and Jasmine has him right where she wants him. He's starting to buckle under the pressure.
On the one hand, I want the prenup, but I don't want our relationship to end because of this.
Gino is still trying for the prenup, but wrote a proposal to try to get her to understand what the prenup would cover. But Jasmine thinks he's doing this because he doesn't trust her, and she says she's traumatized by her previous divorce.
My ex-husband hid all the money, so I have to walk away with nothing.
So wouldn't this actually help that? If they have a legal agreement, then she will know exactly what she'll get if they get divorced.
You see this look on her face? You gotta look at these bitches because they can't hide it. They can't hide it. Where's that? Look at her face, man. You can't trust these bras.
Especially if she's making money on OnlyFans too.
Look, $14.99. If you subscribe for 3 months, it's $33. What's 33 divided by 3? I don't know, but it's a little bit. It ain't $14.99. That's like $11. She's showing her pussy and everything. All you can see for $11 a month. $11.
Protect yourself, people. But Jasmine isn't having it at all.
If there is a prenup, I'm not gonna marry you.
Is anyone else getting Larissa vibes?
Who is against the queen will die.
And once Jasmine raises her voice, Gino starts to look scared again. I kind of thought Gino was wearing his brave, "you're getting a prenup" hat today. He almost stood up to her without looking scared. I swear he has a hat for each of his moods. Like yesterday, he wore his "I don't have the right equipment" hat. That also makes me wonder what this hat means. This is in a later scene, so I'm guessing it's his "I backed down and let Jasmine control me" hat. Because even though he's pushing this prenup, it's not really going anywhere.
You know, if you truly love me, you would listen to my proposal. Don't rip that up.
I want
You know what? I took a picture of it anyway.
I think that his proposal...
Yeah, I can't even watch this sucker nigga, man. Hell no. Nope. Oh my God. Are you serious? Listen. All right, let's go over here. I can't watch this nigga no more. He's pissing me off because he's a fucking sucker. That's pretty much it, guys.
Okay, guys, so peep this. Dr. Dre and Nicole Young are on their way to divorce court after 24 years of marriage. The news made the rounds last month after Young filed paperwork citing irreconcilable differences. Young is reportedly seeking spousal support and division of property. Oh yeah, and there's a prenuptial agreement. According to TMZ, Dre responded to Young's divorce filings this month, and in his answer, filed by Disso Queen Laura Wasser, the legendary hip-hop producer said he'll agree to pay Young spousal support, but any distribution of property should be governed by their prenup. Young failed to mention the prenup in her original paperwork, but considering Dre is worth an estimated $800 million, it was probably wise on Dre's part. Of course, there aren't any issues relating to child support or custody, as both of their children, Truist and Truly, are adults. Dre noted the date of separation as March 27th, a few weeks after the coronavirus lockdown began. Young hired celebrity attorney Samantha Spector to take on the case.
So this bitch don't get no child support because the kids are grown, but she still gets $100 million? For what? Oh, to support the lifestyle. Listen, you niggas get it twisted all the time. The lifestyle that you've been living for the last 24 years was provided by me. So you're leaving me. You're leaving the lifestyle. Remember Cinderella? At 12 o'clock, the fucking uh, pumpkin turned into the carriage turned back into a fucking pumpkin. The dress turned back into rags. You remember that? That's what the fuck is supposed to happen. You you can't get paid. You're not supposed to get paid because you were taken care of for the last 24 years. It's retarded.
But what do you guys think? Are you glad Dr. Dre has a prenup? Would you get one before you get married?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wow.
Okay, guys, so peep this. Dr. Dre and Nicole Young are on their way to divorce court after 24 years of marriage. The news made the rounds last month after Young filed paperwork citing irreconcilable.
And looking like, I'm like, okay. So I'm in the comments and I'm like, Kendra, why you didn't tag him? So a couple of days, he comments in the comment section and writes me and say it's me. And I like the comment, go to his page. Now, when I go to his page, y'all, when I went to his page, if he would have tried to talk to me straight from his page, I would have never responded at all. He's totally not my type. He looked better on there live because from his Instagram, would have never gave him the time of day, period. Like, at all. I liked some pictures on his page, but honestly, I didn't even like the pictures because none of his stuff on his page was pleasing to me. Like, none of it looked good. But you know, and he gave like corny, lame. But you know, I be giving him a chance now. You know what I'm saying? I be giving him a chance. Like, I'm trying to find a husband.
Guys. Giving him a chance. It gave lame. It gave whatever. Fuck these bitches, man. They got some fucking nerve, B. This bitch got some nerve.
At all. He's totally not my type. He looked better on there live because from his Instagram, would have never gave him the time of day, period. Like, at all. I liked some pictures on his page, but honestly, I didn't even like the pictures because none of his stuff on his page was pleasing to me. Like,
Jeez, bitch don't even know how to talk, man.
None of it looked good. But you know, and he gave like corny, lame. But you know, I be giving him a chance now. You know what I'm saying? I be giving him a chance. Like, I'm trying to find a husband. But I realized I can do corny. I can't do lame.
While Dr. Umar is out here running around telling good black men to be accountable for black women dating Pookie and Ray Ray, I definitely still believe that women will date who they want to date. It's their choice. They have the freedom. So ultimately, who they choose can't be anybody else's fault. Here's a 32-year-old woman who says she's looking for a husband and it's been a struggle. She's used to dating certain type of men, but they are not marrying her. So now she's going outside of her type, hoping to find a guy who will do what her type won't do. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. Won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and jump back into it.
It's a difference. I can't do lame. I can do corny, but I can't do lame. But anyway.
Why is it that heavy hitter media publications like Entrepreneur, Forbes, Bloomberg, Yahoo Finance,
So he set up a day, he DM'd me, we got small talk in the DMs, he scheduled a date, he sent me an Uber, we get to the date, y'all. He was so boring. He was boring as hell. Literally, I would ask him questions and he like would keep saying, I don't know. How you a grown ass man and don't know? Like, questions about yourself.
It sounds like they met each other in the DM, but when they got face to face, for whatever reason, he was turned off and no longer interested. And instead of canceling the date right on the spot, it sounds like he decided to get through their meal. But I'm not buying a lawyer who can't speak.
Like literally, he said, I don't know, about over 6 times. Like I'm not even over exaggerating. And sometimes I would not say anything just to see if he would talk, and he wouldn't. It'll be dead awkward silence.
You know what I realized, and I put women on the spot for it. Say you meet somebody, say you're on the phone with a chick, right? You're talking. The brother call you. I had this happen a few times. They'll call you, right? Be like, hey, what's up? What's going on? All right, chilling. What's up? Ain't nothing, blah, 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 blah. You say, okay. Yeah, I'm doing XYZ, boom, boom, whatever, and shit. Probably gonna, do whatever later, whatever. Yeah, okay. And then the bitch stopped talking. So you're like, and then she'll say some shit like, so, like, talk to me. I said, you called me. You don't got nothing to say? Women think you're supposed to fucking entertain their asses. Like the whole shit where motherfuckers wrote books about how to talk to women and all this. Listen, man, fuck all that. This bitch talking some retarded shit. Oh, he was born and he didn't say this. Fuck all that. I gotta jump through hoops, learn how to be interesting and all of this shit just to take care of your monkey ass. Bitch, entertain me. Make me want to take care of you. Make me want to spend shit on you. Make me want to make your life easy. You niggas gotta wake up, man. Stop falling for this dumb shit. Fuck you, they. You ain't no goddamn queen, and I ain't a fucking jester.
Silence. Like, sir, what? So I'm confused. So I was like, this what I get for trying to date outside of. So I'm confused. And it'll be dead awkward silence. Like, sir, what? So I'm confused. So I was like, this what I get for trying to date outside of my norm. Like, he literally had no conversation. He was so boring. It was like pulling teeth. And then when I asked him like what type of women he date, he was like, oh, I usually date spontaneous women and fun women because they're usually fun, because he boring, basically. And then I could tell he was annoyed, like when the night ended and I gave him a hug and he moved his arm and some of my makeup got on his shoulder, girl, he was pissed.
Yeah, did the 6'3" lawyer get turned down by a modern woman, or did the modern woman get turned down by the lawyer? Because
first of all, a lawyer ain't gonna want to talk to no bitch like that who cannot even talk. And it's another thing you gotta understand. This is something that's true. A lot of people who have these certain careers where they had to be in the books, their social skills tend to be a little bit rusty than the nigga on the corner who talk to bitches all day. So that should be like a common sense factor right there. What does he do? Oh, he's a lawyer. Oh, he's a doctor. Oh, he's a fucking nuclear physicist. Oh, he's an engineer, an architect. Shit like that. Anything that takes a lot of schooling, takes a lot of your fucking mind power to remember a lot of fucking knowledge. Fresh out of high school, they go right to college, and they're not going to be as fluid with blowing smoke up your ass as fucking Pookie would. Because Pookie ain't even go to school. He probably even finished high school. If he did go to high school, he was in there talking to bitches all day. Going to play ball. Probably selling some motherfucking weed and crack. Went to jail. Fought. Practiced some more, learning how to fucking talk to people. maneuver around people, trick the CO bitches, all that. Come back out to the street. So he could talk you out of your fucking panties. But he can't buy you a pair of panties. So that's, listen, you bitches can't have it all. You want it all. You want everything. No, no. It's time we give you motherfuckers the coldest shoulder you've seen in the last 50 fucking years. Fellas, stand strong. Remember, we got rules. No baby mamas. What else? Damn, I gotta check my other fucking video. I forgot the rules. They're my own rules, but I know no baby mamas as well. No marriage without prenups. No dating bitches that's loud, always in a nigga face, arguing, fighting, all that shit. Because when you out with a broad, you're gonna have to protect her, right? So why are you gonna be out with a broad who is always in a nigga face, always got an attitude, always ready to fight, always loud, say the word nigga, say the word bro, all that shit? Fuck them, bro. Fuck them bitches, man. Fuck them. No. We're not doing that. All right, yeah, I'm tired. Hope you enjoy the stream. Check you out later.